Tyrese reacts to a strange vehicle pulling up in front of his mansion while talking about finances.
So I got a topic, and some of y'all might not be ready. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I got a topic I'm about to go into that some of y'all might not like. Some of y'all might not be ready. Some of y'all might not like any of the shit that I'm about to say. Y'all know I'm crazy. I say exactly what's on my mind. I say exactly what I'm thinking and feeling, and y'all better get ready. Okay, here we go. Accountability. What does that mean?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Somebody in your family taught you to go over people. And then when you're on the receiving end of either people reacting or responding to the things that you said or did, you play victim. You know what would be a dream come true for me? A dream come true for me would be either ex-employees or people I dated or been in relationships with or had friendships with to be honorable and say, the reason Tyrese cut me off is because of what I said and what I did, what I got caught doing, what I got caught stealing. I came at him, I was around him, and I was talking shit about him behind his back, and it became a high for me. What is a high? Some of y'all love name dropping, love making reference to somebody else's life and talking about somebody else's shit. Because it's a high for you. It releases an endorphin inside of you because you're sitting on some juicy information about somebody else's life. So you spread it because all you want is to be important. And your approach to becoming important is to butter up to the stars, butter up to the people, men and women of significance, and make yourself out to be something bigger than what you actually are. Because we could all see that in your mind, you're like a midget. No disrespect to little people. You're a midget in your mind. You're fragile, you're small. You have no confidence. Nothing about your life matters. So in order for your life to matter, you have to name drop. You have to name drop. And you have to name drop some more. And you have to get people to decide to like you and love you based on the things that you're talking about. You're name dropping in order to make yourself feel and look more important. Something really strange just happened. Somebody is over here taking pictures in my neighborhood, and they just stopped to take a picture of my house while I'm sitting here, and they didn't even notice me sitting here. So I gotta ask them, why are they taking a picture? Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Oh, they gonna keep driving, look. Yeah, you better keep driving, motherfucker. Man, dude stopped, came right here and stopped and took a picture of my damn house. You could take a picture of my house because you like my house, but what you over here for? This is a cul-de-sac. Man. Listen, y'all. Let me get back on topic here. There is nothing in the world more important than for you to understand that anybody who is broke in today's world, you'd have to have every excuse in the fucking world for you not getting it. Let me put some perspective on you. When I was a kid, nobody was making money playing video games. Nobody. When I was a kid, they was not paying you any kind of money to play basketball or football in sports while in college. When I was a kid, there was no such thing as getting a shipping business off the ground while putting all of the things that you purchase on Alibaba or out of China into any warehouses in Amazon, and you not have to have your garage or any type of building full of all of the materials that you're selling in order for you to make money. This is a lazy ass generation. Right now, you could be 15 years old and become a millionaire. You could be 19 years old and become a millionaire. It's about the hustle. There is no excuse for anybody right now in today's world to not get it. They have these marketing affiliate programs where you could post somebody else's product, and whatever you end up selling from your post, you're able to get money from it. Nobody is delivering any packages to your house. You're not liable to get anything delivered. You got no responsibility whatsoever to do anything. What is the excuse? I'm gonna tell you. Some of y'all are so used to being broke. Some of y'all are so used to being fucked up. The moment that you actually start getting money, and the moment that you actually shift your mind and your heart and your soul into getting into that next level of your life, you're gonna almost be sad by the idea that you can't continue manipulating and playing on people's emotions. There is a particular poverty endorphin that gets released inside of you. You love complaining about shit. You love screaming broke. You love having problems and swimming and wallowing in misery and problems, because that's a part of your way of playing on people's emotions and playing victim and getting them to call you, getting them to check on you, them to show up for you physically at the house. When everything is good, nobody's looking at you. When everything is going well, nobody's f***ing with you. So your mind says, damn, it seems like as soon as I'm getting money and everything is going well for me, I don't hear from anybody. But as soon as something bad happens to me, everybody's texting, calling, and blowing up my phone. There's a particular endorphin, the poverty endorphin, the sad endorphin, the manipulation endorphin that gets released inside of you. And when you have no problems, you have no people. It's time. It's time to take things to another level. There is no excuse for you to not get it right now. I can go literally up and down my Instagram page, and if I was a regular guy sitting at home, I can go up and down my own Instagram page and look at how many smart and very capable people have decided, man, I can figure out a way to get into this Bitcoin. I can figure out a way to get into, selling products on Amazon and doing this and doing that. It takes very little money to get in, and your returns are always at least 5-6 times over. You reinvest in yourself. There was no such thing as Airbnb when I was a kid. There was no such thing as being an Airbnb or a Lyft or an Uber driver when I was a kid. There was no such thing as doing or having any of it. The moment that I got my driver's license at 16 years old, I had a black Cutlass Sierra. The license plate was 1HNA540. I'll never forget it. At 16 years old, if I had an opportunity to be a Uber X driver, it would have changed my childhood. Broke was broke, with no opportunity to change anything on any level. Especially being a Uber or a Lyft driver, knowing that you can you could be a part of Uber Eats, you could be a part of Postmates. Some way, somehow, if you wanted to get money, you could get money. I see people these days are driving for Uber and Lyft and Uber Eats. Their phone is ringing off the fucking hook. The amount of hours that you want to work is really on you, because all you got to do is turn your alerts off and say, man, I drove 12 hours today. There are people right now who are making so much money for being an Uber and Lyft driver. They now have 6 or 7 different cars. They've hired the drivers because this one man or woman owns the actual the trucks and the cars, and they're making money from all 7, 8 cars, and they're still driving a car for themselves. What the is your excuse for not getting it right now? You could all you have to have is a phone. You can upload your business and your content on your phone. You can use that same phone to book all your flights. You can use that same phone for Lyft, Airbnb, Uber Eats, and everything else that you could be doing to get money. You can use your neighbor's car if they got more than... Bro, they got some shit called, what is it called? Spyro? If you got a car, you can have your car to now be rented. Like Hertz rental car. You jump on this app, you take all of these great pictures of your car, and when people come to your city or your country, they go through the app and they can rent your car directly from you. You can charge $60, $70 a day for your car. Why the f are you broke? There is no excuse for you to not get it. And I just wanted to leave a message for somebody. It was on my heart to do so. We all want to get money. And there's levels to this shit. When's the last time you went on YouTube and typed in anything about anything that you're struggling with? Natural, organic medicines that you can take for that. You can't get over something that was traumatic that you've seen or heard or experienced or you dreamt about. Everything you could ever need is available. Did you know that every book that you may not be able to afford to buy, did you know that every book pretty much out there is available online for free? Have you ever typed in, let's just grab one out of the sky, Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. Blink. It's available online as a PDF. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? It's available online as a PDF. You could literally download the PDF and you got the book. Did you know that you could also listen to most books as an audio book on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Did you know that? Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. For the people out here in 2024, between Amazon, between all of the social media platforms and all of the things that's going on in this life, Uber Eats, Lyft, Airbnb, and all of the other ones, there are so many ways for you to get money in 2024 that we didn't even have available all of 5 years ago. If I had this much of an opportunity for me to get money when I was a teenager, when I was a kid, I'd be looking at my teacher like, what the f could you possibly teach me when I'm making more money than you and I'm in high school? Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, as much as you can jump in the comments, it's easy for you to say you a movie star. Shut the fuck up. It's easy for you to say you Tyrese. You a singer. You this, you that. Shut the fuck up. That's you looking for a justification and a reason to stay where you are. That's you who wants to go back to that button, that same button you've been pressing for years. I'm broke. I feel sorry for myself. I'm fucked up. My mama left me and abandoned me. I grew up in the foster care system. I grew up in a house with mental, emotional, and psychological and verbal abuse. I grew up in it. Okay, keep going, miserable person. I want y'all to know the difference. When I talk to y'all about the shit that's on my mind, I'm talking to y'all about the shit that's on my mind. I'm not inviting y'all to the pity party. I'm just really making y'all aware of the shit that I'm feeling, I'm carrying, and what I'm going through. And it gets heavy sometimes. And I've learned to get things off of me. Instead of me carrying it, I've learned that when I get mad and when I get angry about things, I like to talk about it openly so I can get the energy off of me and not be walking around like a freaking ticking ready to explode. Some of y'all have grew up with that same exact mentality that I had. Yo, man, shut up, bro. Tough it up, man. Man up. Don't be running around venting and talking and expressing yourself and expressing, all of your feelings and unloading on everybody, man. Keep that shit to yourself, bro. Man up. That same concept of man up is the reason why most men commit. Because we have not grew up in an environment where people make you feel comfortable with venting and unloading and talking about the things that's really on your mind. So I just wanted to jump on real quick, man, to say to y'all, it's 2024. I understand politics is all over the place. That ain't got shit to do with your survival. It's time to get it. It's time to get off your ass and activate something inside of you to do something. Your pride and ego is stopping you from getting it. What I look like driving for Uber and Lyft, man, my neighbor's gonna be looking at me like, oh, that broke. You are broke. You are broke. You are fucked up. You are struggling. Your lights is not on. Your electric, gas, and water is off right now. You got kids and you hoping that you don't miss the program that has you signing up for their lunch tickets, because the only way your kids is eating is when they go to school. The opportunities for you to get it is right here. I'll never forget. I had an Uber driver that picked me up and he only had one leg. I had a handicapped driver. He had one leg. And he opened up the trunk and he didn't get out to help me put my bags in the trunk. And I got in the car and I was like, hey man, I could have used a little help. And he was like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm handicapped, man. I got one leg. And I was like, oh, all good, bro. My bad. I apologize. This brother was driving an Uber and he had one leg. And I gave him the biggest tip he's probably ever got in his life. When you see me in this, sleepless nights, all of these random things that be hitting me left and right, I only post about 5% of the shit that I'm actually dealing with. That's all me. All 25,000 square feet. That's all me. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad about it. No, sir. I'm 7,000 flights into this life. I wish a motherfucker would hate on me. Hating on what? What you hating on? Come get some of this work. Come get some of this work. If you want this life, you gonna hate on me about my life, what I drive and what I'm living in, and who I'm dating. You gonna hate on me. You gonna hate on my life. Come get some of this motherfucking work. Come get some of this work. Come stay in the studio this many hours till 10 a.m. in the morning singing till your fucking vocal cords is all ripped up. Don't be jealous of a nigga selling out an arena when he's on stage singing his ass off all night to work on the fucking album. Let's get this work. Huh?
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Well, thank you very much for letting me know. Hating on me because I got Bumblebee in my motherfucking foyer. Huh? Get this work, bruh. Let's get this work. Every NFL player, like Kobe Bryant in the NBA, waking up 4 a.m. in the morning to get it. Then you want to get jealous and mad because he won another ring and another ring and another ring. Huh? Let's get this work, bruh. I want to tell y'all something that most people would be uncomfortable with telling y'all. I'm going to tell you something right now that most people would never tell you. I don't feel bad for you. You living in poverty, fucked up, barely paying your bills. I don't feel sorry for you, and I don't feel bad for you. Every opportunity in the world for you to get it. It's time to get it. Nobody feels sorry for you. Go get it. And celebrity. Celebrity is a cheat code There are more successful men and women that live in my neighborhood and you don't know who the they are. There's only like 4 celebrities that may live in this neighborhood I'm in. Every other mansion, every other house, every other life and lifestyle that they're living has nothing to do with somebody being on Facebook, Instagram, reality TV shows, singing, rapping, acting, directing, anything that's got to do with entertainment and show business. They live in the same neighborhood I live in. And in most cases, I would much rather be them, making this kind of money and nobody knows who the fuck I am. That level of peace and solitude must be amazing. What is your excuse? You need to get off the pity potty and stop feeling sorry for yourself. Period. So now, go to Tyrese.tv. I would love your support. I am releasing my album independent, and I am vulnerable right now because imagine doing it all. Designing the album packaging, designing the vinyls, designing the website, designing the merchandising, designing and doing it all myself, and it's not successful. It will not be successful if you don't support and show up for me. I need your love. I need your energy. I need your support. Tyrese.tv awaits your love. It would mean the world to me if you buy 2 albums, limited edition, and every album that's sold from today until tomorrow. When you buy it, I'm actually going to personally autograph it and sign it. I need your love. I got no pride and no ego, and I have no problem begging. Tyrese.tv. That's right. Somebody just wrote it. Tyrese.tv. Yes. I need your love. I would love your support. Tyrese.tv. Pre-order my Beautiful Pain album. If anything I just said to you means something to you, don't just say thank you, I appreciate it, I needed this. Say that, but also give me some love too. Tyrese.tv awaits your love. I appreciate you. Thank you for hearing me out. Sorry I was cursing, potty mouth. Some of y'all have very short attention spans, and until you say something with a little curse word in there to get the algorithm up, some of y'all will go to sleep. I didn't want y'all to miss the message. But it's all grounded in love. A tough love. Tough love. I love you.
Thanks for tuning in to 9mag TV.